Welcome back to Confessions of a Hopeless Romantic.
I'm Kearston.
And I'm Shelly, and today we're joined by
Me.
Jamie. We're joined by our good friend Jamie for our weekly sort of like recap this time around. Special guest. We're very excited. Okay, how do you feel first time on the pod? First guest.
I'm so happy to be here. So honored to be the first guest. I
Yes.
love the fluffy pink microphone. It
Yeah.
adds to the vibe.
It does.
Thank you for having me.
Of course.
And Jamie, remind us, what is your YouTube handle so that people can follow you?
Yes.
It's just my name, Jamie Falk. So Jaime space FOK. That's where you can find me.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
And Jamie has been on YouTube for a while. Obviously, also can find on other channels like Instagram, TikTok. But I think YouTube is sort of like where you
That's my
have
baby.
that's like your where you started.
Yes, I like to talk for a long time, and I don't like how TikTok and Instagram limits me to 3 minutes.
Yeah.
I cannot keep my thoughts to 3 minutes only, so it's like hour-long videos on YouTube.
I feel like you're good for that though, because you are very like articulate. You don't pause. You don't like stutter. You don't say like as much as I do.
No, I do say like. I have to try and not to, and I also try to edit them out when it becomes too much.
Yeah, fair. I've done that too.
Now I'm trying not to say like, because I've been wanting to say like this entire time.
I know, that's my goal. I'm like trying to be conscious because I know I do it all the time.
Well, the store will do it to you. Like you're in here, you're like, this is like, see, I just said it 5 times. 5 times.
Now I'm gonna be so self-conscious.
Yeah, but it's totally fine. We have people say they like the unfiltered, unedited style. So don't censor yourself for us.
Okay.
But yes, but I can't stand to hear Kearston put herself down. She's always talking about how she's like, oh, I wish I could be more like articulate and say blah blah. I'm like, no, you speak like normally, as is your style. Yes.
Yeah, I think it's from like being up north. It's a very different, like, I don't want to say it's like a different language or anything, but I do think there are certain ways of speech from being up north that I come to Toronto and I'm like, other people don't say it that way, or like are maybe a little bit more like sophisticated speakers.
Yeah, really.
Shelly always clocks me and my sister.
I don't clock it. I just like no, that's Kearston typing.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how else to say it.
Like you type differently?
No, but she says like the one expression that I always clock is she was like, "Oh, I seen that over there," and I'm like, "What do you mean I seen?" But you'll see, she'll say it.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's fine. It's fine. It's like cute. It's a dialect. It's cute.
You're being yourself. Embrace your true self. We love you.
Exactly.
No, now I like notice it, and I'm like, no, I'm purposely saying seen.
Yes, because you're like, I am representing my people.
Exactly.
Yes.
But yes, I guess we should talk about books now.
I guess so. Yeah.
I guess so. Okay, I think so. Jamie, you've probably seen parts of our show. For those of you who might be new, coming from Jamie's channel, they're like, "What do you guys do over here at Hopeless Romantic Books?" So we normally talk about like what we last finished reading, what we're currently reading, and maybe a recommendation or two, like a backlist book that we're excited about. Or we've read a long time ago and we're like, we need to reread this, or like other people need to know about it. So I don't know, Jamie, if you want to start with like what you last read, and tell us all about it.
Okay, so this is it's not what I exactly last read, but it's a recent romance read that I read, and I think it's very interesting. It's No Matter What by Stone.
It's been making the rounds again. The streets have been
talking.
Streets.
Yes.
Okay, yes, I do. I have noticed Stone in general has started to make a bit of like another, I shouldn't say comeback,
like a resurgence,
but like the streets are starting to talk about her more.
We love the streets.
The romance streets.
Yes, so I do like her as an author. I like how she incorporates like deeper, darker themes into her romances. There's a lot of grief in her books, lots of like characters just getting through things, which I enjoy. This one I was very torn about. After reading, I was literally like, this could be a 2-star or it could be a 4-star.
Wow.
And I ended up giving it a 4-star.
Yeah.
But it's because the whole book is about miscommunication. So it's so frustrating, but then when you reflect on it, you just have to think like, this is kind of genius how she actually embraced miscommunication instead of making it just the third act conflict. She really deep dove into it and explored like, okay, why is there miscommunication? What really happened here? And really spent the time to focus on it. So I just have to respect her for doing that.
Yeah.
And she kind of did it in the best way. So
yes, and you're right. Like usually it comes up as the third act breakup. and it's
And
like
it's so pointless.
the most frustrating miscommunication because us as readers see the whole context.
Yeah.
And you're just like, why is that? Like, why are you so stupid? Like,
Yeah.
so I do agree with you. And I think a lot of people who maybe don't like miscommunication tropes, maybe this will change their mind.
I think so. Like, you'll still be frustrated reading it, like I was. But when you get to the end and you're like, I've been on a whole journey. I've been on a whole miscommunication journey. And it was kind of genius. Like, it
Yeah.
was kind of very well done. I also like there was art tied into this.
Oh, cool.
Our protagonist was learning how to figure draw. And so kind of like the expression of art was tied into how she was getting over certain things in her life and like seeing things in a different way. And I think that was done very well too. So yeah, very frustrating read, but in the end I'm like kind of a masterpiece.
Yeah,
Yes.
like you can appreciate
Yeah.
the way that they put the twist on it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And
I
just
think
to clarify, it's not a Christmas book, is it?
no.
Okay.
Does it
The
look
red
like a
and
Christmas
green is
book?
giving me a little bit Christmas.
I get it's
I
like
don't think so.
it's just nighttime.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
it's just
Okay,
nighttime
that's
vibes.
what it is.
It's
Yeah.
raining. It's raining. It's raining.
Okay, you're like, it's
Yeah.
actually definitely not Christmas time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just New York. It's just New York.
They're
Mm.
flowers.
Yes.
You're right,
That's
okay.
just- that's the
I was
same
like, is it
place in New
wreaths?
York?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
See?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
brownstone vibes. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like artsy New York.
Okay.
Artsy, yeah, art scene.
You got me.
It's
Not
not-
Christmas.
Yeah, like
We're
cuff
not
her.
reading Christmas books right now.
Not in July.
Well, you know what? Christmas in July is very popular.
You're right.
It is.
Christmas in July is a thing.
I don't participate. I don't partake, but
Yeah, I don't really know what
Yeah,
it
me
is.
neither.
What is it?
It's because in Australia, that's when it snows.
Oh.
So like
oh, that makes sense.
now
It's
people do
their
like
winter.
it's their winter, so people do like Christmas in July
oh,
type vibe,
I
or like
see.
it kind of like started there.
There's also like Summerween. Have you heard
Yes,
of that?
Yeah.
like summer Halloween. Yeah,
Summer Halloween, like spooky horror Halloween, summer.
Yeah.
yeah,
Do you partake?
Spooky summer.
yeah.
That no. No.
No.
I like when
No.
it just feels like it fits so perfect for fall.
Yeah.
Like
It does.
It's same with Christmas. Like
Yeah.
I'm like it, but it just fits so perfect in winter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Got
about
it.
you?
Okay, I actually recently watched Obsession.
Oh, I've heard it's good.
I don't do well with scary movies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't either.
I'm fine with horror books, but if it's on a screen visual for me, it's just a whole other level. And I was like, my face was like the entire time, and I wanted to look away, but I was in a theater, and I usually watch horror movies at home so I can hide in a blanket.
Yeah.
But in the theater, when I'm sitting in like the Ultra AVX theater, I'm like, there's nowhere to hide.
Yeah, you're like
Yeah.
in
It's just
4K.
it's like so big in front of me and it's
Yeah.
so loud in my ears. I was so scared, but it was a very good movie. My verdict at the end was this was a really great movie, but I didn't like it.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's my final, because I'm like, I didn't enjoy it, but it was so good. Like
Yeah.
the story was good. There was meaning behind everything that was happening. There was like commentary. It wasn't just
Totally.
scary to be scary.
Right.
Like
Right.
it actually meant something. But like I didn't have a good time watching it because I was so scared.
Yeah. I can't do horror either. I'm like,
Yeah.
even reading. Sometimes I actually find reading is more scary because I'm like,
your
"Ooh."
imagination gets
Oh,
away with you.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
like, yeah, I can't do it.
Yeah.
I was once like reading. I remember this. I was reading like a middle grade horror novel, like very well done.
Mm.
But I was reading it like I remember I was in university. That's how long ago it was. Like I remember this visually. And I was at like this like one part of like my campuses. It was like it was like lightning storm outside. I was like by
Oh.
myself. I was like, no,
Oh,
no. I was
No,
like,
no,
no.
no, no.
Putting
I was
this
like,
away.
no, I'm frightened. I'm
Can't
like
do
this haunted house. No, no.
No.
No,
We
no.
don't do that. Not
No.
alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
not
kind of
alone.
frightening.
I have to do it with someone with
Yeah.
me who will stay
Yes.
with me the whole night, like
Yeah.
sleepover vibes.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
I
I
can't be
can't.
left alone after that.
No,
You have
literally.
to watch like a happy movie after.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yes.
But yeah, there is something about like being able to appreciate it as an
Yes.
art, even
Yeah.
if you don't like it.
Yes.
And I feel like
Yes.
that's the same for books, right? Like,
100%.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Like sometimes I'll read something and I'll be like, okay, maybe this part didn't work for me personally, but I can see why the author chose to do that,
Yeah.
and I can
Yes.
recognize what they're trying to do,
Yeah.
even if it doesn't resonate with me. I'm like, you know what? Like they
Yeah.
did that,
Yeah.
or even if like I wouldn't do it that way, I'm like, okay, but I respect their choice. So I think that's like,
Yes. Which is what kind of it
Agreed.
sounds like Cara Stone
With
did
this book,
there,
too.
right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
miscommunication, maybe not for me, but you can appreciate the art of how she like
Yeah.
executed it.
Yes. Exactly. So well done. I think you'll either love this book or you'll really hate this book.
yeah.
It's like no in between.
There's no in between.
No
yeah.
Goldilocks.
But yeah, worthy read, I think.
We are currently reading the same thing.
Yeah.
Kirsten and I are
Fun.
reading Done and Dusted by Lila Sage.
Yeah.
Which is our first like buddy reading at the same time.
Yeah.
We're both 30% in around, but we
Yes.
haven't talked yet
Fun.
about it. So
No,
we're gonna do
yeah.
that right now.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So we're like quarter in. So for those of you who don't know, Done and Dusted by Lila Sage is cowboy romance. I've only read like one or two other ones. So it's kind of like my first like traditionally published cowboy romance. It takes place in Wyoming, or Wyoming comes up.
Yes. It's one of those states.
One of those states.
I think
at
it's Wyoming.
the Rebel Blue Ranch.
Yes.
So our main girl, Clementine, which goes by Emmy, is she like her family owns like Blue Ranch. It's her Rebel Blue, not Blue Ranch. Rebel Blue Ranch. So it's
Both of
Rebel
them.
Blue. They call it Rebel Blue.
Okay.
So they own Rebel Blue. Her father Amos and her two brothers, Gus and Wes, who I want to read their books. I'm waiting for Gus's book. We'll talk about this in detail shortly.
Okay.
But Gus and Wes, older brother, she's the youngest. She left to be a bull rider. I don't know exactly what they call it. Horse rider? Like she's like on the circuit.
Stuff?
She's on the circuit.
Yeah, she's a horse racer.
Horse racer, that's what it is.
Yeah.
She's on the circuit.
Yes, but I don't think we haven't really gotten details of exactly what she does. They just say she's like a horse racer.
Yes.
Is that like
I don't
a
think
jockey?
she's like a jock. I don't think so. I'm pretty
No
sure it's
jockey.
almost like barrel racing.
Yes, that's what it is.
I
Barrel
think
racing.
that's what I'm getting.
But I don't know what that is.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I actually, a fun fact about me is I was like a horse girl till I was like 18. I rode
Wait, this
horses
explains so
till,
much!
like
I
on and off
love
till I
it.
was 18. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah,
Okay,
I know.
Kirsten-
Secret fact.
Kirsten lore unlocked.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I don't know anything about horses, so maybe
Yeah.
Kirsten should have explained that. But
Yeah, but it doesn't actually really tell you. They just like refer to her as like a horse racer.
yes.
But I don't get the sense she was a jockey.
no.
Like,
So
it
what
wasn't-
makes you a jockey?
A jockey is like basically like a like where you're betting. Like
Oh,
you're going
yes.
around the horse track,
That's
just
right.
like straight up, just like racing in a circle
for
kind of thing.
betting.
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
But I
Yeah.
think
Okay.
based too on some commentaries, she's also like a trainer.
Yes.
It was giving like she was like a performer
Yes.
of some
like I
kind,
think more
plus
of a like
trainer.
cowboy vibe. So like I'm
Yes.
thinking
Okay.
it's barrel racing, where like you have the barrels in the middle and you like
You
race
go
around
around
them. It's
them.
kind of like an obstacle course.
Oh, fun.
Is what I think it is.
That's what I
Yeah.
agree with you based on what I've
Yes.
read.
Yeah.
That sounds like what it is. Anyway, so chapter 1, she dumps her man, post-it note on the fridge. She packs out of town. Back home she goes because she was. We learn that she can no longer ride horses, which was like her thing. Like it's what she loved
Yeah.
doing. But she had a traumatic experience that unfortunately leaves her like unable to ride horses. And when she thinks about it, she like gets a panic attack trying to. So she's back home in Wyoming, in Meadowlark.
Yeah.
That's the town.
Mm.
Back home in Meadowlark. Of course, walks into the town like dive bar. Who is there but her brother's best friend? Who
course.
suddenly, after years of not seeing each other, he's like, "Wait a second, this is the girl I want."
Yeah.
Like
I
literally,
love you.
sentence 1.
Yeah.
Sentence 1. We're 30% in.
Immediately.
Immediately.
Oh,
Immediately,
goodness.
girl.
Okay.
No, I will say every one of his POV chapters is basically just him being like, love her, want her.
It's so
Need
love
her.
it. It's just like can't think about her this way.
Yeah.
But even like chapter 2, which chapter 3, I think it goes to his POV, and they're still in
Yeah.
this bar. It's still like, oh, like cannot be thinking about her this way, and I'm like,
Yeah.
wait, are like men this lustful?
No,
Like I don't think so.
Are
I don't
they?
know. I don't know. I'm frightened. I don't think so.
Okay, no, they might be lustful, but they're not like pining.
Not like
Pining.
love.
It was like
Love.
They're not
pining.
yearning.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
yearning
yeah.
is very strong, which
Yes.
is fine. I think
Yeah.
if you know, like, no problem.
Yeah.
Like, love that for him. I love his journey.
Right.
I love that for him.
This is genuine, authentic self.
Exactly. Like, I love that for him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's gonna be a fast read. We're 30%
Yeah.
in. There was one almost kiss.
Yes. You're
One
right. There's
almost
been
kiss.
one almost kiss.
Okay.
There's like it is like here it is. She's off limits, but he's never been good at following the rules.
Great.
Discover the sizzling small town brother's best friend romance. So it's like slow burn is what they say.
Yeah.
So I
Okay.
think it'll probably be a while before something actually happens, but
Yeah. There is a lot of like both of them, but I will say definitely more for the main character Luke,
Yeah.
Mhm.
with the like inner dialogue of like, I want this so bad. I want her. She's so hot. Like,
yeah.
How
Oh
do-
my gosh, the first when she was wearing a silk skirt. Sorry, she's wearing
yes,
a silk skirt.
yeah.
He's like, wait a second. He's like, that kind of looks like bed sheets.
Yeah.
That kind of looks like it could be my bed sheets. I was like, whoa.
Bed sheets.
The leap,
The jump.
The
the
yeah.
leap was like love,
Love.
but like whoa.
The only thing I would say is I feel like it would be slightly more believable if we had a couple, like, even short chapters about them as kids. And, like, how as kids maybe he had a crush on her
They
or
had,
something.
like, more of a connection before.
Yeah.
Yes, that I agree with. Because sometimes I don't like that when it's too second chance romancy.
Yeah.
But I think in this case it would have worked. At least 30% in it. She has had a flashback about him.
Mm-hmm.
But he doesn't look the best.
Yeah.
Like, this was, like, when she was 18. He showed up to pick her up. He was, like, 21, 22.
Yeah.
And he was, like, hungover with some rando girl.
Yeah.
And they came to pick her up. And I guess, like, at the time she was very annoyed about it, which is fair. But looking back at it, she's like, whoa, like, you know, this kid who was, like, troubled and kind of, like, you know, really had no one to turn to, how seriously did he take his connection with her family?
Right.
That even in that state, he would be like, we have to go pick her up.
Yeah.
Which I can kind of respect. Like, I see what the main girlie is, like, thinking about him in that moment, but I feel like it would be more believable if he, like, even saw her 2 Christmases ago.
Yeah.
Because she comes back for the holiday. So even if, like, last Christmas, he knows she was hot, but, like, he was, like, caught up in the Christmas time or whatever that he didn't get a chance to talk to her.
Yeah.
Right.
Now it's, like, summertime and she's looking good in that tight dress. I could kind of believe that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yes.
Do you think it'll flash back? Maybe.
Not in the same way.
Yeah.
It doesn't give that vibe.
It's not
We're pretty
true
far in.
flashbacks.
Okay.
It's a
It's
bit
like
of, like,
reminiscing.
inner dialogue reminiscing.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think, like, a flashback would have,
It needs it.
would have set the tone a bit.
Yeah.
More of, like, their history.
Yeah. But it's still enjoyable. Like, I'm still like enjoying it. It's good. Like, if you know what you're getting
very
into.
U.S. cowboy.
It's very U.S. cowboy.
Very U.S. cowboy.
Very Americana.
Yeah.
Which is like Americana? That's how you say it.
Yeah.
Americana.
Americana.
It's Americano. But yes, very Americana vibes. But yeah, I'll probably finish it. I did put the hold for book 2 at the library. It's Wes's book, who I like.
Yeah.
He's described as golden retriever.
Yes.
We're told he's a golden retriever.
Cute.
No
Haven't
problem.
seen enough, I think.
Haven't seen
for
enough
me.
yet.
I really want Teddy and Gus.
That's book 3.
I
Girl,
know,
we're gonna read
but
it.
it's so obvious it's Teddy
Teddy
and Gus.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, I didn't know, like, who was who.
Yes.
But just reading them, I'm like, because
woo!
they're so, like, enemies to lovers, you know?
Like, so enemies.
Yeah.
I'm like, girl, it's not that deep. Just admit you think they're hot and move on.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. So it's like definitely like enemies to lovers vibes on that one.
Yeah.
So, but
Agreed.
I think too, like, for book 4.
Yes,
It's-
I'm like, who
it's-
is that?
I'll tell you. So you know how Gus has that child?
Oh, okay.
It's the child's mom.
Oh.
So she gets her
okay.
own happily ever after too.
But I
like,
thought
very
she had
amicable.
somebody right now.
Yeah, but it's giving
It's giving, like
loser, like boy, like
Okay.
yeah, he's a city boy, so we already know it's not gonna last.
Okay.
How long is the series?
4 books.
Okay, so there's one more.
Yes,
Yeah.
so it's the 2 brothers. No, so it's this one, Emmy, brother 1, brother 2, and then the 4th one is the child's mom as her own book.
Because one of the brothers has a love child.
A love child.
Okay, got
And they
you.
love this love child. Like, she's 4 years old, very cute.
Yeah.
I too love.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
love-
she's like the baby of, like,
Yes.
Rebel Blue Ranch.
Yes. So she's Gus's kid. So the enemies to lovers, he's a single dad.
Oh, yes.
Or like co-parent vibes. So like
Yeah.
I'm sad. I'm at the theater. They're gonna have to drag me out. And I like that they're short though.
Yes,
I'll be honest. Sometimes the
I
books
do
we
like
read,
that,
like I love a 300 to 350 page book.
Yeah.
When
this
it
is,
gets to be like
350, yeah.
when it gets to be like 420 pages, I'm like, we've lost the plot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially for these
For,
kind
like,
of
a
books.
contemporary
Yes.
Contemporary romance, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you read any cowboy romance?
Yeah, what's the vibe?
I don't tend to reach for them.
Yeah.
I've read the like wild books, the Elsie
Ooh,
Silver
yes,
books.
Did you like them?
They're okay. They're okay. I read
Yeah.
the first 3. I never ended up reading the 4th one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they were kind of just like they were fun to pass the time.
Yes,
Yes.
yeah.
Kind of, but they were like none of them were really memorable for me. Like I still kind of
Yes.
mess them up when I think back to them. I'm like, what
Yeah.
was Wild Love? What was Wild Side?
Yeah,
What
Wild
was
Eyes, Wild-
Like yeah,
yes,
I don't
yeah.
really. I kind of mix them up in my head, but they were fine.
Yeah.
They were fine.
And those ones always are like cowboy light.
Cowboy Light. It's more
Yeah.
like small town.
Yeah.
Yes,
almost.
For me, I think like Elsie Silver, like she's the only other cowboy romance I've ever read.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I think for me, I'm like love like queen of cowboy romance.
Yes.
So it's like fun though because I like haven't read any other cowboy romance.
Yeah.
Yes.
So like okay, I do actually have to like have something to compare her to.
Yes.
True.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. I'm pretty open minded about the different genres as long as I like the dynamic.
Yeah.
Like the enemies to lovers thing, it works for me. Not usually, but like in this case, it's very clear.
Yeah.
Not even enemies; it's just like they hate each other.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like, how are they enemies? What's the enemy situation?
Not really. They're
Not
just
really.
like,
They just hate each other.
yeah. They're
Right.
just like,
But it's like a
meh.
visceral hatred.
Like a true hatred.
Yes,
Yeah,
but in his, I find for her, she probably thinks he's an asshole, which is
Yeah.
probably true.
Yeah.
And then in his case, he just thinks she's annoying, and he
Okay.
thinks she's like a bad influence on his sister.
Yeah.
And blah blah, but really, I'm sure it's just that he's always been attracted to her.
Yeah.
and then
He's
he
just
doesn't know how
mad
to
that he's
reconcile.
attracted.
He needs to
Yeah.
reconcile those feelings.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Got
I
it.
fear that is usually like
Yeah.
enemies to lovers, even
That's
like
the
in workplace
trajectory.
romances.
Yes.
That's the vibe.
Yeah.
That's just like,
Yeah, it's not true enemies.
not
It's
true
kind of like
enemies.
jealousy. It's like
Yes,
rivals and jealousy
yes,
kind
yeah.
of.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
the dynamic.
What are
So,
you reading right now?
What are you reading?
Okay, so I came to the Sarah A. Parker event
Yes.
a couple days ago. So I actually started reading The Ballad of Falling Dragons, which is the second book to When the Moon Hatched. I really like it so far. I'm around halfway through. I love her writing because it's just very lyrical. Like it's,
Mhm.
which I think some people kind of don't like sometimes, but I love because it just makes me feel really immersed in her worlds.
Yes.
And I love this world because we have dragons that fly into the sky and crystallize into moons. And I'm like, I'm already set. Like, I love
so
it. I love
pretty.
the idea. I want to look up at the sky and see like 100
Yeah.
dragons, even though the story of how they get there is kind of sad. It just feels so beautiful. I love how this world is also filled with like song. The way you like do magic is you channel through the gods' songs, and you kind of have to even sing to do the magic, to like channel the wind or channel the rain or channel the earth. It's very cool. So I think her lyrical writing really fits the world that she's created. And yeah, I'm enjoying the story so far. I think for me, it's a really good balance of high fantasy with romance.
Okay.
So the combination
Yeah.
of all of that really works for me. So yeah, halfway through.
Is it
It's
a
good.
spoiler to ask, like, why or how do they become crystals of the moon?
I don't think so because it's just part of the world building. So it's basically when they're about to die, the dragons, they fly up into the sky, and that's what they do. But every once in a while, there will be a moonfall. So a dragon will sometimes, for I don't know if we know exactly why yet, but sometimes they'll fall from the sky and crash, and then people will kind of harvest these dragons for their scales and parts and stuff, which is very sad.
Are they like alive when they arrive back to Earth?
No.
Or like, okay, they're like
when they
dead
crystallize,
dragons.
they're dead.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very sad. But
Yeah.
it's like people can bond with dragons too, and it's one of
Okay.
those very emotional bonds where like you're really soul tied together, and I
Okay.
love that. I eat that up every single time.
Yeah.
Me too.
So just reading about like the dragons really truly caring for their bonded people or their fae in this world, and then the fae really caring for the dragons.
And are the
Yeah.
dragons in this one? Sorry, I actually haven't read it, which is like I know
Me
like
neither.
a
Me
you
neither.
crime.
I'm gonna read
You
the other
should.
series first.
Are
Oh,
they
Taboo to
like the
Crystal Doom.
dragons? Are they
Yeah.
like pets, kind of? Like what kind of dragons are they?
There's 3 types of dragons.
Okay.
They're
Love.
very love. They're all very fierce, and they kind of come from different parts of the world. So there's like the northern dragons from the Burn, who are kind of like the more fiery, aggressive dragons, and then we have the molten maws, who are kind of like it from the middle of the earth, so they're mixed, and then we have the moon plumes from the south, and they're very cold and wintry, and like they're all silver and stuff. They're so cool. So there's different types of dragons, different strengths, different personalities, and people kind of like try to bond with them, but you might not necessarily bond with them. Like they might eat you instead. Like you go and try and bond with them, they're like, I don't like you, like whatever. So you kind of have to prove your loyalty kind of and your personality to them.
Yeah.
And if they like you, then you connect, but then when you connect, there's still the risk that the bond could go either way. So you could either become like feral dragon and give into your dragon instincts, or they could kind of go more to your side and you could stay like not feral and keep your mind with the bond. So it's like very risky
Yeah.
trying to get this bond, but it's
kinda
like so
that.
worth it.
But it's not like
it sounds fun.
Because if you think about stuff like Fourth Wing, which of course like in its own kind of category.
Yeah.
But it is a little bit of a like it's still hard to, but it's like what you do. So this sounds more like a true sort of like adventure /
Yeah.
like you really have like it's not a guarantee.
It's not a
Which
guarantee.
in Fourth Wing too, it's not.
It's not, yeah.
But this is like almost like a self-guided.
You gotta put your full spirit into
Yes,
it.
yeah.
And it really opens up your like inner mental health stuff too. Like it really have to face your fears to do it. And I actually like the way that's portrayed in here because there's like this whole thing where our character dives into herself and it kind of manifests into this actual physical feeling world. Like when she dives into herself, it's like a place.
Oh, okay.
So she will, like there are walls and there's like you know, and you can walk around and stuff. So yeah, it's very lyrical, it's abstract, and it feels different to other romanticises in that way. Even though I feel like the story itself you could kind of see like compared to other romanticises, it's just done in such a unique way that it feels really refreshing. So I would recommend.
Okay,
I do like it.
Shall bump it up the TBR.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's just they're so big, so I'm always so like
they are
intimidated to start them, but I think I must.
I will say the first one's like not that long. It's thick, but margins are thick. Like margins are big. There's not that many words to a page. This one actually is long, but the first one's not as intimidating as it looks.
Yeah, okay, fair.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know. Good to know.
Yeah.
Because it's like a brick.
It's a brick.
It's a big. It looks big.
We were shipping them, and I like for people who ordered online, and I was like, oh my gosh, like this doesn't even fit in our boxes.
Get bigger boxes.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't need them.
Yes. Now, next, that's what we're currently reading. What's up next on the TBR?
Okay, for me,
yes.
If you watch the other episode, I will hold myself accountable. Dolly all the time, still on here. So this will be next. But then after that, I'm like, it's time for a romantasy. I've done a lot of contemporary.
Yeah.
And usually summertime, it feels a little bit more like contemporary time.
Yep.
But I am like, I need to do a romantasy. Like, I need some variety. I'm feeling not quite like I want to dive into a full series yet. But I do need like a taste of it again. So I'm going to try Fortune by Kristen Cast.
Ooh.
I haven't read her other ones, but Liz, like the bookseller here, loves this series, and she has confirmed you do not need to read them in order. So I'm going to skip right to the one that just came out, Fortune, and then I'll work my way back. But it is like I think this one too is more like romantasy light in the sense of it's like magic. So there's like tarot card magic, but they do get brought into sort of a historical world.
Okay, yeah.
But I don't think it's like a true romantasy like we're used to seeing with those sort of like elements of the magic comes from you, like you kind of control the magic.
Yes.
I think it's more of a like magical historical.
Yeah. It looks like an Alison Saft book, like a Fragile Enchantment.
Yes, yeah.
It kind of looks like that, where it's kind of magic light.
Yes.
It's like a romance set kind of in a magical environment.
Yes.
Yes, that's how I would describe it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to try her.
Yes.
And they recently, so her first one, The Empress, right now is in like the original cover, but I believe they are redoing it to match like this sort of style of cover.
Ooh.
Which if you're only listening, you can't quite see, but you can look on our website.
It's very pretty.
And right now it does still come with the sprayed edges. So now is the time.
Yes.
And Kristen Cass was nice enough.
Yeah, she sent us goodies.
To send us some goodies.
I know, like a little book plate and stickers. Yeah, when these came in, our staff, Liz and as well May, were like, I'm buying them.
Yeah. I need the goodies.
So we're very honored to have those. Since last episode I finished 30 Love by Tom Vellner, which was our book club book for the Two Gay to Read Straight book club in May. We're talking about it tonight. I'm very excited. So next up that I have to read is the June book club book, Cleat Cute by Meryl Wilsner. I love their books. I've read 2 so far, really enjoyed them. The rest are like on my backlist. This is one of them. It is a sapphic soccer romance. Fun. Perfect for the world games, however the legally correct way to say that is.
What World Cup?
It's the World Cup. But I know FIFA is very like particular about branding.
Yes,
we can't say FIFA. I think I could talk about it.
Oh, really?
But in advertising, you can't be
like we can't make a display and be like FIFA display.
Like it has to be
FIFA
like
books or,
global games.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yes, it's the World Cup. Yes, it's the World Cup. There's what they're playing at on the description.
Wow.
It's allegedly the perfect blend of fun and steamy.
And it is becoming
a TV show and or movie. I don't quite remember one of the two by a very popular like Sapphic sports star. So I'm very excited about this one. I know so many people who read and loved it, so I think the book club will have fun. And then look, the tagline is nothing sexier than playing hard. There we go. Love. What are you? What's next after this one?
I
Beast of a
mean,
fantasy book.
so I'm having you guys choose my next read.
Yay,
Yes.
okay.
So
And you're actually gonna that's gonna be your next
yeah,
read.
yeah.
Okay,
To be
love.
determined.
TBD.
We'll see what
Yeah,
happens.
Stay tuned.
Exactly. Go to Jamie's channel to see what she is reading next.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm excited to see what you choose for me.
Yeah,
We'll
me
see,
too.
We'll see if I love it. We'll see how
Yeah.
well you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, I'm like, okay, I need redemption. I was like telling them, I was like, no, last time I totally did not get the vibe. I have learned.
Okay.
I have learned.
Okay, we're good. We'll
I've done
see.
my homework.
Yeah, very excited about that.
I'm
Stay
excited.
tuned, everyone.
Yeah.
Then why don't you start us off by telling us like what's the book you're recommending this
Okay.
episode?
So I recently read this one. It's called The Good Parts by Evan Normandin. I think it comes out in July, I want to say.
Ooh.
But it's a memory erasing trope
Oh,
romance.
I love an amnesia romance.
Do you?
Do you like the amnesia trope too? Because I love it.
I just think it's so camp.
Yeah.
It's just camp. I love anything that's camp.
I love it.
Kirsten's like, no.
It depends for me.
Yes,
it depends.
it has to be well done.
Yeah, I love that it hurts me.
Yeah.
But the premise of this one is we have Landon and Rose, and they fell in love in college. They got married. You know, they loved each other. At the beginning of this book, we don't know why they're apart, but they are apart. And Landon gets a letter from Rose telling him that she has taken this memory erasing pill to get over some grief that she has in her life, but then also with the pill, she's forgotten everything, including him.
Wow.
So he's out of the picture. So Landon decides he's going to fly over to her and try and convince her to fall in love with him again. And I would say, so like when I read this premise, I was thinking it was going to be similar to The Vow.
Yes, yeah.
So like feels very similar to that. I would say it goes a very different direction. Like our
Okay.
characters, we get flashbacks, and then so we have Landon's perspective in current day time trying to win her back, and we have Rose's perspective in flashbacks from when they like met each other in their college days.
Yeah.
So I love how they did dual POV there. But in both timelines, our characters do such morally wrong things to each other
Oh.
that
Oh.
make you feel so conflicted. But I've been kind of loving that lately, like a not picture perfect romance where you're not necessarily even rooting for them to be together. Like a
Yes.
part of you is, but a part of you is like you're making mistakes, but then it makes them feel more human
Yeah.
at the
Right.
same time. And what I loved about this is it actually it really embraced the memory erasing thing. Like it
Okay.
was the memory erasing pill was really present in this version of our world
Yes.
where like a lot of people were taking it. So we were really
Oh.
exploring like why are people taking this pill?
Right.
How does it affect a person? Is that person even the same person anymore without their memories? Because now without all their past experience, they're acting different. They're treating people differently.
Right.
Like
it's a bit of a commentary on just social culture.
yeah. Yeah,
Cool.
it was so interesting, and yeah, it's like stakes don't feel as high for people who have taken the pill anymore because they're like, if I
Right.
mess up this
Just
life,
do it again.
just take the pill again,
Damn.
just reset
I
again.
don't think I'd want to do that.
Yeah, would you take the pill?
No.
No?
No. I think
Are you?
Hmm.
You're
I'm
debating.
I'm
Debating.
no. I'm the culmination of all the things that have happened to me
Yeah, it's
and have happened before me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
guys. Oh my god. I'm
Don't
gonna-
take the pill.
Yeah, I'm
It
not.
depends what happens.
But of you right now, like if they like
Of me
the
right now,
streets,
no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, are you okay?
Are you good?
Do you
Yeah.
need to talk to someone?
That's why I'm like, I'm good.
Right now, no. But I'm like, imagine if there was something that really bad happened, like you got into a terrible accident.
Yeah, like if I got to terrible
Yeah.
and I was thinking
Or you
as
lost
you're saying that,
someone.
if I lost someone,
Yeah.
like if I lost my siblings, I'd be devastated. But I don't think I would take that pill because I'd treasure the memories that I had with them forever.
Yeah.
You know,
There's
like
still
to like
the
erase
good
them from my
parts.
life is
There's
like
still the good parts. Yeah,
exactly.
But
Yeah.
I could see the dilemma there.
For sure,
Yes.
defo.
And I loved how it was also debut author, which I was like, wow.
Oh.
So loved how all of that was explored in this. But there was definitely a romantic theme,
Okay, yeah.
of course, kind of
Yeah.
present throughout the entire thing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Is it a
I
happy
loved
ever
it.
after?
I don't want to say.
Okay, yeah.
I can't say.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
fair.
can't say.
You're like, that's a spoiler.
I can't say, yeah. I did
Okay,
cry. but I cry a lot.
Yeah. You love a good book that makes you cry.
I love it.
I cry at everything though. Like I even cry like happy books.
Yeah.
I just like cry. all the
That's true.
time.
Happy cry.
Yeah, even
Happy
watching
cry.
TV, I'm like tears.
Everything.
Everything. Okay, so we'll go in this order. So
Okay.
I'm gonna recommend, or what's new on my TBR, Endless Anger by Sav R. Miller. I feel like I may have talked about this before, but we have copies back in the stores with the pretty edges, and I bought one, so it's finally going to be read by me. I'm probably thinking after Cleat Cute, like in the next 4 to 5 books, I will try to get at this. But it's a dark academia.
Ooh.
It's the first book in a series called Monsters Within, which is apparently an expansion of a previous series, but you don't need to read the previous series at all, which is good. It's a 3-book so far trilogy. You do have to read them in order, even though it's a different couple each book, which I personally don't mind. The third one coming out in the fall is Sapphic, and I'm like very excited for it. So that's why I was like, I have to read book 1
Yes.
and also buy book 1 and book 2 and book 3, so they
Yeah.
all match with the sprayed edges.
Yeah.
But it's very well done. This is like I believe so, but this is the first line, and this is why I'm gonna love it. Asher Anderson is angry at the world, at himself, at the way his best friend turned obsession. Lucy Wolfe seems determined to ignore the searing hate between them. I'm sad.
We're down for the heat.
See, but like this is what I like about it. It seems already his best friend turned obsession. Like we already know the stakes coming in. So
Right.
if in his POV, I won't be like, oh my god, it's so weird that he's just like lusting after her.
Obsessed.
You know what I
yeah.
mean? I feel like it when it's said to you, you're like, okay, this is the stakes. So I'm
set the stage.
I'm
Yeah.
excited to see. Yeah.
I feel like we don't get too many best friend romanticises too.
Yes, not romanticises. You're right.
Yeah.
It's always a love triangle with like the hot new guy or her childhood bestie that she
Right.
sees as that little kid, but he's just always there for her.
Yeah.
So she'll kiss him one time, but they're not gonna be
But
together.
they're not gonna,
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm
we all
so
know how it
sorry.
goes.
That's the
Spoilers.
formula. But he's not gonna be the one. She's obviously gonna go with the sexy bad boy. Like
We all know
like
this.
let's
Of
not
course.
kid ourselves. But in this case, it seems like they're gonna get together. So very excited. I don't ever read dark academia. It's like not my thing. So I'm excited too.
Ooh,
Like
okay.
for like that
Yeah.
dark academia vibes. I can be
Yeah.
like, okay, new subgenre. I've done cowboys, now dark academia. We're like unlocking these new reading journeys.
Love it.
So I'm excited. What about you, Kirsten?
I will recommend this new book by debut author S.H. Easton. It's called All Booked Up. It has so it's set like barista. It's rom-com. And the cover artist, I'm pretty sure, could be wrong though. So people can fact check me. But we think it's the same artist as Done and Dusted, like the Lila
Yes.
Sage series.
Yeah.
And
I
if you
believe-
look at them, it looks
They look
very,
similar.
very
Yes.
similar.
I believe
Yeah.
the author did tell me it is the same artist
Okay.
that she commissioned.
That makes sense. It's
Mhm.
really beautiful. And we have some signed copies. here
Yes,
at
signed copies.
Hopeless Romantic Books.
Yes, and I was so thrilled too. We got quite a few pre-orders for like the signed copies with like
Mhm.
the art print and stuff. So I just
Amazing.
love it when our romantics give a chance to a debut
Yeah,
author.
exactly.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Love.
So
We love.
pick this one up. Try it. It's a good summer read.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. And like you can't go wrong with like a title like that, like All Booked Up.
Yeah. Like
We love books.
we love